much money and chasing your dreams. DJ B turn the place, everything. Marriage and relationships are not about rings. Trying to raise a family is so insane. He tries to keep politics off the brain. But sending in the questions he might just scream. Business and entrepreneurship is his thing. There is society, then there is reality.
That's my dad. That's my dad.
Welcome. I am BBT. And you can ask me anything. How y'all doing tonight? Happy Tuesday night. Yes, I am taking it easy tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit of smack, and then I'm going to jump off YouTube, and I'm going to go to bed. I'll get some rest. Had a great day today. I went to the gym. I worked out with a trainer. I typically go to the gym by myself, but I said, no, I want to try something different. I had problem areas, so I said, let me go to an expert and see if they can help me work through some of these things. So, no, actually, when I finish this, I'm actually going to go meditate, and I'm going to do a little yoga by myself before I go to bed. I've been trying to make it a habit to stretch, get my mind right with my meditation, and stretch before I go to bed. So I'm going to do that before I go to bed. And, I had a good day. Worked out. Then my son had football practice. We had a really good practice. Just interesting working with a bunch of young boys. I mean, it's not like when I was growing up. When we played football, I mean, we feared the coaches. I mean, they instilled fear in our hearts. And I mean, you didn't talk about to the coaches. It was serious business. You went out there, you did your work. Sometimes you hated practice. If you were pretty good, you got a couple hits in, felt good. But now these kids, man, they're so emotional. And it's just interesting working with them. Obviously, I got my own kid that's emotional. I got to deal with him, but it's different. That's my kid. I've known them forever. Some of these kids are just so emotional. And you can tell that they really, really respect you, but they're dealing with things that they got to deal with internally. So it feels good. It feels good to be out there working with these kids, man. Like I didn't know when I first started. I just looked at it as I would help them win some football games. But now it's like, damn, I really feel like I'm making an impact in their life. And it's something that I've known I've wanted to do for some time. But now I'm doing it, and it feels great. And we also are actually progressing and getting better on the football field. So I like to teach them basics. I like to teach them, you can't get mad when we lose if you don't put in the effort to win. So it takes the little things, practice, being a team, congratulating your teammates, working together, not getting frustrated when we go down. So all of these lessons are only going to help them later in life. So that's been my day. So I'm going to finish it up here talking about an interesting topic. Before I do that, let's jump into some tweets. First tweet. James DeBolt says Elon wasn't super political on Twitter until Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren started attacking him for no reason. Then others followed. Of all the dudes they could have attacked, they chose the guy most capable of helping government solve problems. Strange choice. And then Elon Musk said several other major Democrat politicians attacked me too, all around the same time. It's coordinated outside of party leadership and independents like Manchin. They are essentially actors on the political stage, not directors or script writers. So yeah, man, the politicians, they all want to keep their power. So they got to do what they got to do. And if there's someone that threatens their power, they group up, they gang up, and we want to attack. And most times it works. And they're definitely attacking Elon. So it's just interesting how he's going to fight them off. And it's going to be very interesting how this plays out, especially as we get closer to the next upcoming presidential election. Next week. Juicy Genius says institutionalization. I hate saying words like this. So churches control the mother, schools to control the children, prisons control the father. You take that how you take it, but I know how I take it. Next tweet. Just then, Kanye and Kim have settled their divorce, with Kim getting 200,000 a month in child support. Whew. Isn't Kim a billionaire too? Next tweet. David Sachs says, with the possible exception of Microsoft in the late 90s, there's never been a tech monopoly as powerful as Apple. Its power is so feared that the few applications companies that dare to criticize Apple publicly, even though almost all privacy voice similar concerns as Elon Musk. Then Elon Musk says this is a serious problem. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the big four, Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, we've never seen companies the size of it before with so much power. And it's interesting how the government did fight so hard to break up Microsoft, but hasn't put that same energy in these concepts that are bigger, that has more power. So I wonder why. I don't know the answer to that, but there's a very good book called The Four. Definitely check that book out. And it's like I said, we've never seen the likes of it. So it's interesting. I want to show you a tweet from DeSantis soon, but definitely I think that these companies need to get broken up to give the others an opportunity to create and build. Right now, you can't build a company without having involvement by one of these four, and that's not fair. I mean, me having a tech company, everything goes to Google, everything goes to Apple, everything goes to Facebook. So, yeah. Next tweet. Florida's Voice. Watched it. Ron DeSantis says Apple removing Elon Musk's Twitter from App Store warrants congressional response. That would be huge, huge mistake, and it would be a really raw exercise of monopolistic power that I think would merit a response from the United States Congress. So, as I said, this thing is going to heat up because I've been very clear that I believe a lot of the attacks on Twitter is more from a political perspective, mainly from the left. And obviously, the right is going to protect it. So, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. Next tweet. Samantha Marica says the White House is keeping a close eye on Twitter and turning a blind eye to pedophiles. Whew. Next tweet. 3 crypto billionaires dying in 1 week is mad suspicious. Damn. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But those are your tweets of the day. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yes. So before I jump into that, I wanted to show you all something that I saw on LinkedIn that was pretty dope. And so I want to show you this first. So first off, this is imagine what tech brands would have looked like back in the days. Absolutely crazy what devices innovation has made obsolete. The designer is Luli Kabuti. 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 Anyway, this is Spotify, and you see it replaced the cassette tape. Then you have Facebook replace the photo album. Then you have Twitter replace the wait, that's not Twitter. iCloud. I'm sorry, iCloud replace the floppy disk. Damn, this is dope. And then you have Netflix, obviously, replace the video cassette. And then you have Twitter. This is Twitter, right? Oh, this the typewriter replaced Microsoft Word. And then this is the telephone that been replaced by WhatsApp. Then you got the mail, obviously replaced by Gmail. Then the newspaper replaced by LinkedIn. And then this is the encyclopedia being replaced by Wikipedia. So there you go. Like, I think those images are very dope, and it's just telling of where our world is gone. I am proud to say that I have experienced both. I think we have an amazing generation. The part that I am in, 45, and we've experienced both. So I think we have an understanding of what it was before and where it is now. And obviously, I'm looking forward to what's to come. So yeah, it's pretty dope. But anyway, let's jump right into this. I could tell you one of the most interesting books I've ever read was The New Confessions of an Economic Hitman. If you never read that book, definitely check it out. Um, I know a lot of people like to always say conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. But when you really pay attention and you read books like The Confessions of Economic Hitman, or you watch certain movies or documentaries, you come to realize some of this stuff is planned and orchestrated, and therefore you're being the dummy by believing that something may be a conspiracy theory when in fact we have proof that certain things went on that people have called conspiracy theories. I mean, I love shows like Snowfall, how they tie into the drug game in California to, the government's involvement. Like, I'm a big fan of watching. I love watching shows like Narcos and seeing how all of this stuff ties together. Usually, the big bad guy has some help, and so yeah, I'm not against, or I'm not one to say when something seems strange to just instantly call it conspiracy theory. I am one to say, okay, let's dig a little deeper. Let's see where this goes. So, yeah, I wanted to, but definitely check out that book, The Confessions of Economic Hitman. It's a great book. It's very, very interesting. I listened to it on Audible. You should check it out. So I wanted to show y'all this on Twitter. So basically, we have had 3 crypto millionaires or billionaires die in about a week time frame apart. So the first one is paranoid crypto millionaire Nikolai Masheshkin drowns in Puerto Rico. And basically, he said that after tweeting that the CIA and Mossad were after him. This is the actual tweet. CIA and Mossad and pedo elite are running some kind of sex trafficking, entrapment, blackmail ring out of Puerto Rico and Caribbean islands. They are going to frame me with a laptop planted by my ex-girlfriend who was a spy. They will torture me to death. Shit. I don't even know why I'm even talking about this stuff. But yeah, so then you go to the next one, crypto billionaire via Cheslav Tarrant dies in a mysterious helicopter crash after another passenger canceled last minute. He had 2 children and a wife. Rest in peace. And then the third one, Taya Tien Kulander, the co-founder of Hong Kong-based digital asset company Amber Group, died in his sleep on November 23rd. So there you go. I think it might be more, but I know those 3 have been in the past week. So just interesting. Just crypto in general is supposed to be the currency of the future for the people. It went from being on top of the world to now. Where's Bitcoin at right now? Bitcoin at 17,000. I think it got low as 15,000 not too long ago. So yeah, crazy world. Yeah, that's all I had tonight. I just wanted to share some interesting stuff with you all. What do you think? Do you think that it's just coincidence that these deaths are happening, or do you think there's some type of cover up? I don't know. But yeah, I want to leave. I want to flow. I haven't flowed in a while, so I think I'm gonna try to flow for y'all because I got my drink in my hand. I'm feeling good. I think that BBT is going to rhyme for you. Haha. BBT. Woo. It's Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday night is going up, man. Do what's right. I said, I'm trying to live this life. I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to have some fun. The fun is fun. I'm trying to do it in the sun. That's why I moved to Miami. Left the snow. I can't do it no more. I had to go. Got the 1942 in my hand. I got a plan to win. You gotta have a plan to win too. You gotta do what you do. I said, I like to say, when it's all said and done, there is society who got to focus on reality. So I'm BBT. I'm just vibing with y'all tonight. I hope that you have a good night. And one more thing, with the holidays approaching, do something different. Yeah. That's it, y'all. I am out of here. I hope y'all have a good night. Peace. Yeah, I said a peace be with you.